Not taking into account my media buy. So the upsell could produce about $10 in actual revenue generated. About another $6. I buy two, or get two, and we'll throw in the third widget for free. In this process, what I'm doing, are you guys familiar with co-reg, right? Your co-reg paths? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of plug-and-play co-reg paths out there, like co-regio, PrimeQ has a co-reg path. So if you have offers that are free, and you want an advertising network's offer co-reg path, in other words, you want the Blockbusters, the Netflix, and BMGs, and all those offers, the diet pills, and all those things that are pre-populated, you basically get paid on a per lead basis as a publisher for driving traffic to that path. Basically, I'm going to put a path, a co-reg path, in front of my buyers. Because even though they're getting it for free and paying for shipping, they're buyers. They got skin in the game. They got money in the shipping, and they want their buyers. So I'm going to put, hopefully here, 1,000 new buyers every single day into this equation. I believe I can get $5 to $20 in lead gen per buyer. So if I don't, then that's going to be my task the next time I come here. So if I can make, say, $5 here and another $5 to $20 there on the back end of the lead gen, say it's $10, I think I could do way better than that. That's like $10,000 a day. I think it could be $20,000 a day in revenue from giving away this cool little widget.
Does that include your media buy? Is that your net margins, or
that's just revenue? So what I got to do is I got to back in. I got to reverse engineer my media buys to an effective CPM that's going to allow me that kind of room. If I have that kind of room, I got to go buy banners and email drops at a rate that is going to give me that. Because I'm not even going to do this through affiliate marketing. There's not, I don't. If I just put it in front of a targeted audience with the media buys, I'm going to do that. So all of these leads, all of these buyers become, it's like, it's a very general kind of product. I don't know what the heck else I'm going to sell them yet. I'm planning that before I launch it, but that is one of my lead campaigns, and I'm going into some other verticals like debt leads and insurance leads and other things in that vein. The reason I'm going into debt leads, insurance leads, is because of that. Dial More, or what the software is called, is Cytalink. I've partnered with a tech company. Now, understand, with Leads to Wealth, I was a president and CEO, and I had about 20, maybe 25 employees. And, we had 8 programmers in India and about 3 programmers here, domestically. And we did everything in PHP, and we built our own lead delivery system, our lead management system. We built and back in 2003, if you were to visit, like Optimos, you guys heard of Optimos, like the multivariable testing, and then there was another one, Automatic, or Offermatic, that's it. It was like $100,000 to just pony up back then, just to get an account with them. So we're like, we're not paying that. We built our own. And basically, it was called the Natural Selection Engine. Survival of the fittest, basically, was it was the best landing page wins, and we would mint it once we found out which one was the winner. And when you minted the best page, basically knew which page was converting at what, at the rate that you needed. Then you took that page and you ran it across to your affiliate networks and your publishers, and you said, we guarantee this site is performing in front of our traffic at this rate, and you'd basically be in that cycle of running that page out to your affiliates. And Color Voodoo is a site that I recommend that you check out. It's a PhD study. This guy did a study on color combinations, And we were just A/B testing or split, like rotating, really, just rotating color combinations. And that's what gave us the idea. We're like, just rotating these various color combinations from the palettes that he already has at Color Voodoo, we would see like a 10% increase. And so we're like, if that works, what if we rotated the headlines? And what if we rotated the subheadlines? And it just kind of took on a life of its own then. But there was a client called the Loan Page, and they're a mortgage company that this is when before we had figured out that we needed to go into the vertical and focus in on the vertical. And they were spending about $250,000 a month on getting traffic to their loan page. And I don't remember how many leads it was, but we said, don't pay us any money. We're going to double your conversion. Well, all we want is 25% of your budget. And we did it. By just rotating the headline, rotating the color combination, doing the multivariable testing. And, the way that works is you have to have benchmarks. They had, budget, traffic. We knew where they were at. We just needed to improve that, double that, and there was money for us there by doing that. Somebody that's starting out new, if you don't have the numbers, you got to do this yourself. You got to get your numbers yourself. And then when you have those benchmarks, then you can do the multivariable testing. You have a company that is going to be able to scale it for you. That's why I'm going to the landing page conference at Marketing Sherpa, because that's just, I've since then I haven't been up to speed on like the most cutting edge multivariable testing formulas and systems and technologies. I want to go see who's doing it. I have friends that are doing some smaller applications that are a few $100s a month that they're going to be doing. Or Your Squeeze Page, has anybody seen that? YourSqueezePage.com. I just started testing that. It's like $19. It does multivariable testing of headlines, and I don't even, it's YourSqueezePage.com, and it rotates headlines, offers. You could do the bullets. Multivariable testing for $19. Pretty shocking. So, any questions? Okay, so Dial More is an application that I was just launching the last time I was at here in Boise. When was that month?
October or something, November?
Yeah. Okay, so I was just getting this going, and
Oh, no.
it was built by a friend of mine that I used to supply leads to, and he got out of the lead business. It's a company called Lead One. I was basically the lead consultant on this before we started building it. He got financed about $3 million to build out this dialing application. And it's pretty amazing it's pretty amazing what it does. So there's no software to download. There's no hardware. It's a thing that dials your leads or your customers or your prospects for you. And the reason I was interested in doing this is because the number one problem out of all the leads that we would track and deliver, hundreds of thousands of BizUp leads every single month that we were delivering, people couldn't get them on the phone. And that's where the business is done, on the phone. 2%, amazing 2% conversion in an automated way, just over the internet. But when we get people on the phone, we'd get 20, 30% bigger conversions when you get them on the phone. So what we found was that 1/3 of everybody's leads were being contacted on the phone. And from my questioning of a lot of people in the lead industry, just so you know, that when you ask me about the lead, like what I saw leads to other lead companies, there's people that wouldn't buy leads from me, like customers, that would say those leads are horrible. And then go to another company that I supply leads to, and they love them. But they didn't know I supplied the leads to them. And I would buy leads from other companies. Remember, 2 problems. Need leads, not enough leads.